Welcome back to the Entertainology Podcast. My name is Gabe, and I am joined with a very special guest, Mr. Bryan. How's it going, Mr. Bryan?
I'm doing really good, man. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. Yes, sir. So good to have you back again. Huh?
I know it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
I don't
really.
remember how long it's been now.
Wow, what in the world are you talking about? Oh my gosh, we had the privilege of having you on last time, actually. So.
Yes, I don't remember the movie, but hey,
okay, you don't remember
today
the movie.
it's a movie to remember.
Yeah,
a good one.
Yes,
and I'm happy to be here.
That is very true. Of course, if you've clicked on this podcast, you already know what's going down. We're talking about none other than Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3.
Volume number 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 3 movies already. Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's crazy how, how far we've come. You know what I'm saying?
I think I lost the count of how many movies are they. Do you still have to watch every single Marvel movie to understand these movies?
No, but I think it definitely enhances the experience.
It does.
Would you say that it does?
I will say that if you ask me today, you need to watch all these, and I'm just saying a random number, 25 movies to understand Avenger. I will say, maybe not. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. The sad thing about Marvel as a whole, like, it's like so evident now that if you're just getting into this for the first time in your life, you've never seen a Marvel movie, man, you got about 30 movies lined up for you.
30 movies?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, maybe more than that because it's expanded now with Venom and
that is
the
true.
original Spider-Mans. Oh,
but don't get me wrong, there's movies that I can watch again and again and again.
Oh, yeah.
And I think tonight we're going to talk about one of those movies. Guardians?
Absolutely.
Very, very special.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Guardians of the Galaxy. Let me tell you something. Wow, what a movie it was. But for those of you who haven't seen it in a while and maybe just need a little refresh in your memory here, I'm going to read a quick summary, just kind of get your mind going.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
So this movie is about, it says, still reeling from the loss of Gamora, Peter Quill rallies his team to defend the universe and one of their own, a mission that could mean the end of the Guardians if not successful. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that is wow.
That just sounds like any other movie of Marvel. No.
Oh my gosh, no.
No. Okay,
oh, man.
Let's start with the simple question. This is the third movie.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite? From the 3...
Oh, no, I can't.
Just these 3 movies.
That's a question for the end of the podcast.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's how you start the podcast.
Oh,
knowing
my
how
gosh.
bad it is the movie.
No.
It's fine. We'll leave it for the end. That way you guys can keep with us.
Yes.
You guys will stay until the end and you guys hear the answer.
That's right. Yeah.
So these movies just after the Avengers, we'll say, like the end game.
Yeah, this takes place, of course, after Avengers Endgame. And so we know that, of course, spoilers all up in this podcast. But
Spoil it.
Yeah, we know that Gamora, one of the lead characters of Guardians of the Galaxy, has died. Yeah.
Well,
has passed away.
Yes and
she
no.
sacrificed herself. Actually, Thanos killed her.
You remember that was a very sad moment. I forgot that moment. Oh boy, my heart.
That was horrible. I mean, just emotional.
I think a tear just came out of my face.
Tears running down the face. I still remember the good old days.
Oh yeah,
watching that in 2018, I think it was, came out. Wow.
Oh wow,
a long time ago.
It's been a long time now.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah.
You know what? I don't think Thanos was a bad dad.
What? No. Really? Oh my gosh. No,
I'm sorry. This is not that movie. We'll take our time and talk about the movie.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so of course, from Avengers Endgame, we know that they still were able to bring back a Gamora, but from the past. And so, but it's basically as if she wasn't even there because she doesn't know any of the Guardians.
But yeah, we started very strong. Peter, he is very sad. Very heartbroken. Because even though Gamora from the past is back, they are not in love anymore.
I
Man,
know.
that breaks my heart.
That's really sad.
That's
It
very,
is.
very
That is very
depressed.
sad. And like you see the struggle all throughout the movie. He's still trying to get at her.
I know.
Yeah, she is.
And I love it
Yeah.
because I think everybody's been there. Everybody's been there where it's in the past.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get fixed, but you still
Right.
want to try it.
Okay.
And we have a
Yeah,
character
Yeah.
that helped to make this worse and worse.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Oh man.
Mm. Yeah.
But this movie is not about them. What do you think is this movie? Who's the main character in this movie?
Oh yeah, definitely, hands down. You see it even in the trailers. I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but like there is a very strong emphasis on Rocket the raccoon, you know, and he plays such a vital, part in this story.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely show why he's the way he is.
Oh yeah,
Because we know
Yeah.
he was like this bad guy. I don't care about nobody. It's only like he was. I don't want to say selfish, but in the first and second volume, we noticed that he was a different guy, and we finally know why.
oh yeah,
And I think he's right to be the way he is.
absolutely, yeah. So I mean, we kind of knew a little bit of the backstory of, especially Peter Quill, like all these characters in the Guardians of the Galaxy, but we didn't really know a lot about Rocket until this movie. And
Very
wow.
sad story, eh?
It is. It's a very sad story.
Oh, Delilah.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh!
God.
Don't start. Oh my
Still
gosh!
live in my heart.
my question is now this movie is an emotional roller coaster. I'm
It
telling you,
is.
there's like 3 or 4 parts where like if you're not careful, you could bust down in tears.
You know what?
You really could.
And that's what I like about Marvel because I think they know how to manage this comedy, action, romantic, and
Emotional.
emotional
Okay,
parts
okay.
really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, if you ask me, the movie's not sad.
no,
It's just
right,
it's a
right.
Marvel movie. That's the way I
Right.
describe it at this point of my life.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster.
It's a roller
because it's like
coaster.
you're going up and down to the
Yep.
side to. I mean, just like shoot.
But I will
man.
say this movie, I think it's one of those movies from Marvel that is very strong movie.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch with your kids, just be prepared to explain
Oh yeah.
how animals works. No.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
How
animal.
animals works in real life.
Yeah. It kind of plays a role in like animal cruelty.
I was
a
gonna
little
say
bit.
because that is
Yeah.
a true factor.
Yeah,
That
it is.
That's a true
It
thing.
is, yeah.
So if you are an animal lover,
Oh
be
yeah.
prepared for this movie.
Yeah. You better be careful.
You better be careful.
Yeah. Now I have a question for you. Did you have the opportunity to watch this one in the theater?
You know what? It's been a while, but I think I did, and I'm glad. You know what? I did,
You did?
and I
Okay.
did in IMAX.
Oh,
Which for
wow,
me, these
wow.
movies, every single Marvel movie needs to be watching on IMAX screen.
Really, except for the Eternals.
That is 100% right. That one, what was the last one that we came out?
jeez.
I don't want to say the name.
The Marvels?
The Marvels?
Marvels?
Yeah,
That one was okay.
I spent $10 on that thing.
Oh,
No.
jeez. I mean, just.
Back when it was cheap. No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's a whole. If we have time, we'll go into that. Like it's interesting the way Marvel the past year, but we'll kind of.
Will not, unless you guys ask for it.
Oh yeah. So it's been kind of up and down, really.
Yeah.
It's been a little
But,
up and down.
Yeah, let's go back to Rocket. Oh, man.
But I actually, though, I really did enjoy the way the story went, and how we got to understand him a lot more. It was amazing to see on
It
screen.
was, because it is playing the story, but it was the right way. It didn't give you the whole thing at the beginning. It was just like, it was give you parts little by little,
Yeah.
and it was very easy to understand,
Mm-hmm.
rather than just give you everything at the beginning and, that's it. That's what happened.
Right. Yeah. So, for sure. It was just oof. And for him, like there's a specific scene in this movie where he goes back into the backstory. And I think I'm just gonna jump right to it because it's like pulling on my heart right
That's
now.
fine.
It's
Just say it. Say it.
You know what I'm saying? Like just the moment where that scene where you get to see him and his friends that he made in like jail.
You know,
whatnot,
you mean
know?
like when he was already dead and he was like going to heaven? That part or
Oh, that
before
part too. That was strong too.
Because
But
you know
I
what?
meant
And I don't want to say it. This maybe it's just very very new to me, but
yeah.
I was watching Wolverine versus Deadpool, and there's almost a scene almost the same
Oh,
where he is dead and he's already about it's already in that scene and he's watching.
oh yeah.
So
I know that
so
one.
in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
moment I was like, wait, I mean, is this like a copy and paste kind of
Yeah, I
thing
remember.
or?
Well, at the end of the day, it's Marvel, and we've talked about it before that a lot of movies copy and paste each other.
That is true, but
They-
this
they
one,
do.
oh man, it was
This
very,
one, oh my gosh,
my
this
heart.
one. I mean, because you get to see in flashbacks the emotion, like the connections that he made with his friends, from Teeves to Lila, to Floor. Like, I mean, just you get to see like them, become like these amazing
Characters and friends and everything.
It's just so heartbreaking.
You know what? And I love about this movie, especially.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess Marvel always do it, but especially in these movies, friendship is so strong. You have a
Mhm.
friend that is
Yeah.
dying, and you have all these group of friends that they're
Yeah.
doing everything for that friend. I think that's what
Yeah.
friendship should be.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we
Yeah.
don't see it.
No,
That's
No.
very hard to see,
it is. It is.
and that's why we're gonna rate this movie. No,
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 no. Oh, gosh.
no. But let's talk about the team. So every movie we have new characters, same characters. People keep changing a little bit.
Right.
What do you think about the team?
Like the team as far as the Guardians.
Yes. How many Guardians do we have at this point?
Yeah, well, so I mean, it's pretty much. I mean, they've picked up some on the way, like
The dog.
the guy with the dog. Well, not really the dog.
Whoa,
Not really
you
dog.
have
I'm
something with dogs?
You're talking. No, I love
Are
dogs.
you a cat person?
I have
Say
a
it
dog.
right now.
I have a dog myself. Thank you.
Just messing with you.
No, but you're talking about that girl with those antennas. What's her name?
Yeah. I have her name.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I should know this. I'm a big Marvel guy,
Oh,
and I don't know her name. Oh, Mantis. There
Mantis.
we go.
Oh, come on.
Mantis. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot her name. And she came in the last movie, Volume 2.
Yes.
We met her.
Yep.
Um,
It's very important it's part
yeah,
of the team now.
Yep. And now she's part of the team. And then, of course, we know Thor left because Thor was part of Guardians.
That is
And
true.
then
That is true.
Then he left. But
Oh man.
they come and go, right?
I think one that I cannot see not being part of the team is Drax.
Like not being part of it.
Yeah, like he needs to be like the team.
Oh yeah, he needs to be part of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is this thing that put comedy in everything.
Oh my gosh,
No matter
he
the
is
moment, no matter the
hilarious.
situation. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, oh man.
Yeah, I mean, he is a staple in all the Guardians
Yes,
movies,
he
Avengers movies.
Yep.
Like he's hilarious.
He is such a funny character. I
Yes,
cannot
yes.
see a Marvel without him.
There's this one thing that I'm going to
Analogy.
expose it real quick, but in Avengers Infinity War, if you guys remember, Drax is making fun of Quill because he's been eating a lot and like they're making fun of him and stuff. And there's this gesture that he does. He does this to emphasize that he's gotten fatter. And that is just something that I've been doing a lot with my friends and family. It's just hilarious. It's an ongoing joke. It's an ongoing joke. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's just an ongoing joke, and so it's just funny. I think that's just hilarious.
Yeah, I know. I think Drax is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
But it's just not finished there. What do you think about Gamora and this?
Gamora. Well, of course, she is out of the Guardians now, technically. But there's always that struggle almost until the very end. Like they're just banting heads, you know? Like she wants to go home ever since like their first mission failed or whatever. When they go into that whatever they're trying to do, they go into that weird spaceship thing.
They were trying to get it's the code to the key for the car so they can save his friend. Yes, whatever it was.
And that's another thing too. It's like Rocket. It's interesting how the movie plays off like he's gonna die.
Right from the beginning.
Right from the beginning.
Right from the beginning.
And when you first watched this film, did you kind of think he was gonna die?
You know what? it kind of okay. Cause and so the way it works, or the way the movie goes through the entire time is that he was in an accident at the beginning of the movie. We have this guy from I forgot. He's coming from the
Which
gold
guy?
guy.
Oh, the golden guy with
The golden
with
guy.
the
I
cool
think
hair.
his name is and actually it's a pretty cool name. Eden? I forgot. I think it was Eden. Maybe just me right now saying a random name.
Mm.
But yeah, he goes
Something
over
like
there.
that.
Rocket's about to die, and that's when they find out that he has this on his heart. But it's been
Ah,
all this time, all
Right.
these fights, and just until now they find out, wait a minute, something is wrong. We
Yeah.
cannot save him because there's
Yeah,
something attached to his heart.
oh, jeez. Ever since the beginning,
I know, I was just gonna say.
the villain had put that in him.
I know it's such that was
The
and then
high-
we find out the story and it was like, oh man.
Yeah, the high evolutionary. He's an evil man.
I know. And
Yeah,
then
he
we find out
is.
that he's the one that has been creating everything. And then what do you think about this Air 2.0?
Oh, the Earth. Oh my
well,
god.
that's not the name, but what do you think
Yeah,
about that
yeah.
one? And changing the
Well,
topic a little bit. What do you think about? I remember because when I saw that part, I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely Earth. And then we see all these animals.
Oh
I remember
my
the first thing that
gosh.
I was thinking, because we have these I think it's like it's pork mom. I want to describe her.
Oh,
And then right at the beginning, you
what the
remember when they
heck?
were landing?
Oh, yeah.
And she's like this.
There's
it's,
just
it's,
all sorts of.
it's a
these
lady. It's a
characters.
pork lady, and it has this pork baby.
Like
Do you
a
remember
pig?
that part?
Are you talking
It's a pig. Yeah,
like
it's a pig. Yeah,
more like a
it's-
pig. Pork.
I don't know. I mean,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry. Are you a pork or are you a pig?
There's so many. There's so many different animals. There's panda.
I remember the panda. The panda was kind of cool.
I thought I seen like a horse head at one point. I don't know.
Don't remember the horse, but I remember saying, "Oh my god, they're so ugly."
There's like some. Yeah, they're bien feo. No manches. It's very ugly, man.
They were so
Just,
ugly. But then in my head, it's like, wait a minute. Let's say they are watching the movie and we're the ones that are in the movie and they're gonna say, "Oh, what are those things? They're so
right,
ugly."
right, yeah. That's a good point. They might
Hey.
think humans are ugly, just like
they
we.
may think that we're the ugly ones.
Yeah, exactly. But we're
Because
actually
imagine if you're an
beautiful.
animal and then you look
Yeah.
this, what would you think?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, this perfect world that he was trying to
yes.
make. What do you think is his intention with making this perfect work?
Well, I'm not sure. He's just trying to. I guess he didn't like the worlds, or even the universe that he was living in, because, of course, in the multiverse in the MCU, we know that there are multiple worlds. But I guess he didn't like any of them, so I guess he just created his own.
Yeah, what I remember this part, and when I hear this part, it's like, oh, so he mentioned in one part of the movie, I think when he was hearing like kind of music, I remember Rocky asking, "Oh, what is that?" "Oh, that's music," and it looks like he was on the Earth a long time ago. Because if you notice, all this Air 2.0, whatever you want to call it, it's just Earth. It's like literally our world. Like in some point, this billion came to Earth. He has, oh, this is nice. I want to make it my own, or I want to do almost the same, and go and start to doing the same thing, just perfect.
Yeah. Interesting.
So maybe what he really wanted is to have the Earth,
He wanted to have his own Earth.
or maybe he wanted to have this Earth.
Oh.
I don't know.
But he couldn't. I don't know, because if you think about it in the MCU perspective, like, Earth is a dangerous place for someone like him, because that's where the Avengers live.
That is very true.
Yeah, so of course he wouldn't want to try to. I think he knows that he cannot take on the Avengers.
But remember, he is a god. Well, he's not a god, but for a lot of people, he has a lot of power.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we
he
see that
does.
very, very quick.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, even there's scenes in there where, like, he's trying to create, like, these animals, but, like, they keep turning up, like, they keep messing up. Like, the DNA's messed up, and so he ends up killing them, and he starts all over again. And just
Yeah, because if we put in that perspective, he is playing to be a god. Like, he's creating with animals. He's just playing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually...
So he deserves to die then.
He deserves to die.
And it's interesting because in one of the cutback scenes, Rocket is so mad and angry because of what happened to his friends. He goes and tears up his face.
That scene
Really
was
bad.
very, very sad.
I mean,
Oh
it was
man,
just
yeah, that's
terrible
true. There's too many sad
Yeah,
scenes in
there's a
this
lot,
movie.
there's a
Man,
lot.
whoa, what's going on
Well,
here?
but he got his revenge, right? He tore his face off.
That is true. Poor Lila.
Oh my gosh, just
Let's see, Nebula. What do you think about Nebula in this movie?
Nebula the robot. I mean, she's just the same as she's always been. Very rude and.
No, I think
That's-
she's changing now. I
You
think in
she's-
this
Oh,
movie,
in the end, yeah.
in the
in
end,
the
no,
end,
in the
yeah.
entire
No,
movie.
not in the entire movie.
No, yeah,
she's very mean though.
You
She's
think
very
she's mean?
and rude. Yeah.
I think she is a good person.
Oh,
The more I see it, the more I think he's a good character.
in the end, I do believe that.
In the end,
In the end, yeah. In the end, yeah. Because, I mean, like she's being very respectful, very loving when she's asking Drax, please stay here. I seen what you've done with these kids, and you can be a father.
Oh no, I love that scene.
Yeah,
So
see what I'm
emotional.
saying? Like she has the perfect words, man.
perfect.
Yeah.
And last character, Groot. What do you think about this Groot?
Now,
Because remember, we're coming back from every movie. He keeps changing.
true.
We have the adult, the baby, the kid, and now the
teenager.
Teenager, I want to say it's like a
Mhm, yeah.
teenager kind of guy.
Yeah. Because I remember in one of these scenes, like he was on his Game Boy, playing his Game Boy. Yeah. Okay, I have one bone to pick with this guy,
What's
and I don't like. Some people like it, but I didn't like it.
I like it. He has all this knowledge with
Oh,
three
well,
words.
Oh yeah, the Groot. Yeah.
I'm
You're
Groot.
right. Yeah, I'm Groot. Until the very end, he says, "I love you guys." What do you think about that?
It's not the first time.
Yes, it is the first time. He's
No.
never spoken
I
before.
think, and
Which
if I could be
one?
mistaken,
Yeah, I think you are mistaken. Which one do you think
the
he's speaking?
first one.
The first one.
The first one, I remember he was about to die
Yes.
at the end of the movie.
Yes.
And then he
I remember
used
that.
his body to cover everybody and
Yes.
save it. And then he
Yeah.
said something. I remember he said
Yes,
a
he
word.
says, "I'm Groot."
No. He did not say Groot.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
Look it up.
boy.
Look it up right now.
I'm going to
You
look it
don't
up right
believe me?
now. Well,
I-
he did
I
say
know
how many
my-
times Groot has spoken a movie.
I love this movie. I've seen it like 7 times.
Well, you have not seen enough.
Oh, yes, I have. But listen,
Well, okay, so
I'm not happy with that choice.
really?
No. I believe he should have said, "I am Groot." Because that's what he said in the past 5-6 movies he's been in.
But this is emotional. They're about to die.
I understand that, but like, well, they're not about to die. Not in the end of this movie.
Oh yeah, you're right. What?
Yeah,
the heck?
yeah, no, it was a heartwarming thing. If you're talking about the first Guardians, yeah, but I swear he says, "I am Groot." He didn't say anything else. So
So you didn't like that part?
no, I didn't. So did you like that he said, "I love you guys"?
I think it was part of the movie. I was very
Nah,
emotional.
I
Like,
think
you know
it
what? I
kinda
didn't even
ruined-
feel it, to be honest.
This kind of ruined what Groot is. He only knows 3 words. Let's leave it at that.
Only 3 words.
I'm Groot. That's all.
So okay, if let's say they do the movie again and they say I'm Groot, you'll be so happy. You'll be
perfect,
say
man.
best movie
Like-
of the war.
No, well, I
No.
wouldn't. That's just one little issue that I have with a movie. But I mean, it's just some people might be like, "That was awesome," but I know that there are people out there that are like myself. So Yeah.
Okay, what else? I want to hear you.
Mr. What do you think about Mr. Quill in this movie? Peter Quill.
Peter Quill,
Yes.
the good.
Star-Lord. I mean, I feel like he's at an all-time high in this movie.
Yeah, he started very sad. Then he
Mhm.
just got worse and worse
Oh,
and worse.
worse.
No.
Oh
I mean,
my
he is
gosh.
heartbroken just from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, he first lost Gamora, and now he thinks he's gonna lose one of his best friends, Rocket Raccoon.
Right,
Like,
that's
he's
true.
going through a lot right now.
I think in every movie he's about to lose someone.
oh,
Someone very
yeah,
special.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, man, the amount of this
he's
guy
been through a lot.
He's gone through a
He
lot.
has been through a lot, but not as much as Thor, though. I think Thor has been through a whole lot.
Mention 2 things from Thor.
Well, his brother died like 3 times.
And he's still
Well,
alive.
oh my gosh.
And he's still alive.
Well, in another universe, I guess you could say he's still alive. Yeah.
What else?
Uh,
You're talking he killed
Oh,
his own dad. And number
well, okay.
two, he
Alright,
lost his woman. He lost his mom.
I'm not saying that Star-Lord has been through a lot, but I'm just saying like
I think he's been through a lot.
well, he has been through a lot, but not as much as Thor.
No.
Yeah, okay, all right, whatever.
Well, fine,
whatever.
I give you. He lost the entire.
Yeah, he lost his entire world. Thor lost his entire world, his civilization.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, he's been through a lot.
Hey, he knows how to choose music. I can say that.
Oh yeah,
His music, man.
what an interesting choice of music during this movie, because it kind of went off of the 70s vibes. There are 70s musics in here, but he kind of went around to like 90s and 2000s and stuff like that. That was pretty cool, right?
It was.
Did you kind of enjoy like that mixture of music genre?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely, man. That was
yeah.
I do like a lot.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know how they do it, but they choose like the exact perfect song for every scene.
They definitely have
Yeah.
someone that just their only job is to keep looking the perfect songs for the perfect
Yes.
moments. Definitely, and
Oh my
it's
gosh.
that's part of these movies.
Absolutely.
That is part of
Just a
these movies.
fantastic job. Now, one thing I want to bring up is Star-Lord I think is fantastic in this movie. But towards the end of the movie he kind of scares you a little bit. You know, because in the very end, you know, they're going to save everybody. Rocket Raccoon is like, all right, we can't just save the kids, but we got to save the animals. But you know what I'm
I
saying? Like,
see. Okay, keep going. Yes.
then they bring out the whole zoo, you know, saving the whole zoo.
So they can eat it later.
Oh my gosh,
no.
jeez.
Say no to
Oh
the
my
animal.
gosh. But like, Peter Quill like just doesn't make it. Like when
You thought he will die?
so we thought, right? Oh yeah, when I first watched this movie, dude. Oh my
you really
gosh.
think that was the end?
Mm-hmm. I thought Star-Lord was gonna
You know,
pass away.
when I remember when I watched it the first time, I
was-
thought he would have like his. I remember he has a mask. He has everything on it. I think he will like pull something very cool.
my eyes were watering.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So, oh wow.
The first time I watched it, because I thought he was actually gonna die. Because that's what the movie makes it look like.
You know which part I remember that I thought? Okay, at the beginning of the movie, when this golden guy again, the golden,
Okay.
and he's hitting everybody in the beginning. Like he was powerful. He was destroying everybody just at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Rocket. I mean, he was with Drax and he was just hitting and hitting. I thought he was gonna kill him in that part of the movie, just at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, in the beginning, the golden.
Yeah,
guy.
and then
oh, wow.
Nobula went over there and you know
Oh yeah.
did what he did.
She took care of business.
Yeah, but I thought he was gonna. I think he was gonna be dead in that part of the movie. Like
my
he was
gosh.
getting a good one right there.
He was getting a good whooping.
Yep,
Oh my god.
a really really good one.
Sheesh.
What was your favorite part of the movie? You have to say it.
Oh man. I mean, I want to say when they get to the counter Earth, because it's just so hilarious. It's so funny. Like, I mean, like when they get there to see all the animals there, and the funniest part is when they land is Drax takes the kid's ball and throws it at the kid, and the kid goes flying. Dude, that's hilarious.
I love Drax. Yeah, that
That's
was a
hilarious.
very good movie.
And then when they go into the house, they're like, it's like crazy. Drax is trying to lay down on the couch, and oh my gosh!
man.
And then you see the entire neighborhood looking into their house, seeing why
Yeah,
they're.
come on with
people
these
are-
animals.
like,
You
come
cannot even
on
trust
now.
nobody nowadays.
Jeez Louise! Oh
You
my
cannot
gosh.
trust nobody in these days.
But that was hilarious. I thought that was funny part, and then the fact that the whole car thing, he couldn't get into the car.
Oh, then
The robot didn't understand how to Nebula. Oh my gosh.
I think my favorite part was when they integrate this guy to get where it was. You remember after the beginning of the movie, and the mother asked the son, "Could you show how we handle business?" Do you remember that part?
Business? Who asked that?
I forgot her name. The Goldens, like the
Oh
queen,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you want to show how we handle business,
Oh,
and like he's
that's
just
right.
thinking, boom, and kill the guy.
Yeah, he's like, let's incinerate this man. Show him how
He was
it's
just
done.
like, show him how we do business here, and boom.
Let me tell you, the first time I saw that, my jaw was on the floor. I mean, I'm
was
telling you,
dying, man.
I couldn't believe it. Like, cause I couldn't believe like a Marvel movie would go to that extent. Like, oh
Well,
my gosh, is it rated R now? What's going on here?
They knew how to handle business for sure.
Oh my gosh, he just left him into a crusty rubble skeleton. Oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe
Very
it.
strong movie. A lot of good parts. A lot of really good parts.
I mean, just great job on the comedy. Just it's a very funny movie, comedic movie.
You think it needed more comedy?
Oh no, I think it had a perfect mixture, and I was on a roller coaster for sure with this movie. With you see, when a movie really just plays with your emotions like that, come on now, it's doing something good.
It does.
It's pulling. Like, I'm not saying that the other Guardians movies doesn't pull for your emotions, but like the third one, it's just all over the place for me.
And I like it because I don't feel they're doing the same thing. Like they keep changing it.
Yeah.
Which I like. I don't see I'm seeing the same movie all over and over and over again.
Yeah, they all have their individual distinct stuff. But what's interesting is that it's the same director, James Gunn, directed all three movies.
Oh, nice. Is he making the fourth one? Is the same director?
No, I think this is it for him. Yeah, he's stepping down.
So it could be that this is the last good movie that we'll see from Guardian of the Galaxy.
No, that's not true, because let me just tell you, Marvel has been up and down the past year and a half, I'd say. And for some people say that, I think it's okay. Like,
it could be worse. That's what you're trying to say right now.
I mean, a lot of people have said that after Avengers Endgame, the quality of Marvel films have dropped. Would you agree with that statement?
I mean, I can mention one or two good movies after the Endgame, so it's not like it's been. Yeah. I can mention also 2 or 3 really bad movies.
Yeah, see,
but there's also good movies.
See. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of been up and down,
right?
So I mean, people were scared when this movie came out because they thought it was going to be garbage.
Yeah, no, I think what happened after the Endgame, we were like all these, because before Endgame, I remember getting like a movie every 3 months, like every 4 months. Like I remember
before. Oh yeah, it was. I remember
fire. It was like, man, they were giving us movies like it was free candies. Yeah, man, I remember we were just enjoying one, and the next one was coming already.
Yep, Thor Ragnarok, and then Black Panther. And then Captain
we were
Marvel,
getting all these.
Just all these.
Oh man,
things.
I was getting addicted, man.
Yeah.
All these.
Man, before Endgame, fantastic movies.
Yeah, no, so we were so used to it to get it like right away and really good that we think it's going to be forever. And maybe it doesn't mean that now the movies are bad, it's just they're not the same as they used to be. Now they're just back to normal movies.
Yes, I agree with that.
Regular common movies.
I agree with that statement. I don't think there's any bad movies that have come out by Marvel.
Well, I mean,
recently.
yeah, there's like, no.
I don't think so. I mean, just look at some of the reviews back on the podcast. You can hear from me. But, I mean, yeah, it's just, I'm just glad that, I remember, I think I forgot which one came out before this one. I don't know if it was the Black Panther or if it was the Eternals, one of those ones, something. But it was a movie that was not good. It was not a movie that the audience received very well. I forgot which one came up before this one.
No.
So that's why people were worried that this movie was going to be bad, but it turned out to be fantastic.
It was a really good movie.
It really was.
I enjoy it.
And the great thing is it's not very long either. It's a good time.
No. It feels like a good amount of time.
Yeah, it's a good amount of time. Not 3 hours.
We saw the entire movie. Rocket is about to die.
Yes.
Do you ever thought it was gonna happen? Like, oh yeah, he's gonna.
Oh yeah,
die
for sure.
in the end?
I was for sure thinking that we were gonna get a heavy loss in this film, and the only reason why I was thinking that is because movies have been doing that a lot lately, especially in Marvel, like Avengers Endgame. Whew, we lost we lost a couple. Ouch. Iron Man, like, what a punch to the gut.
Some people will say that you cannot replace the character, but it looks like Marvel can do it. No.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say names.
The Iron Heart or whatever.
Oh man.
I don't know what they're doing with Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but
you don't know.
See. Yeah, well, because that was that's supposedly the new Iron Man, I guess.
Oh, let's change the topic.
Okay, you don't even want to talk about that.
Guardians of the Galaxy. What a good
It's
movie.
too depressing for Bryan to talk about.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah.
Go and see it. If it's in your theater, go and see it.
Yes. No, well,
highly recommend.
Unfortunately, it's not in theaters anymore. But
oh, it's that?
Yeah, no.
What a surprise!
Yeah.
No.
No, but like, oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, like, come on, get out there and watch it. And if you've watched it, watch it again.
And again, no, you know what? I'll be honest with you. These are the Guardians of the Galaxy are the movies that I can just watch over and over, and I don't get boring. Like, they are really good movies. The comedy is good. The action is good. The love story is good.
Yeah.
The friendship, everything. Oh yeah.
This is a great movie. I mean, this Saturday night, invite the boys over, get some pizza, dude. Come on now.
Yep,
It's
you will
tight.
not regret it. It's a really good movie.
Yeah. Especially this one. First one.
The first one?
I really love the first one.
So that's your answer? The first one?
No, I'm just saying, I'm not going to give my answer yet. I'm just saying the first one is fantastic. I'll tell you what, we'll do a quick little ranking in the end of these. I don't know.
The best to the not best.
The best to the not best. That's right. Well, there's only 3 to choose from. So,
oh man.
So there's a big shift here because some say this is the last time we get to see the original Guardians of the Galaxy, together.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what
what
I'm
happened
saying?
with that? Like, okay, we
Yeah.
see how they fight to be together the entire movie, super friendship, blah blah blah, and then they just decide not to be together anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's because they decided it was best for them to go their separate ways. And it makes sense. Star-Lord wants to go back home to Earth, see his grandpa. Drax, Nebula are going to stay behind.
And then Mantis.
And Mantis.
Man, that Hermie, she's a good person. She's such a. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
truthfully, no one like look at her. I mean, yeah, she's always like, oh, yeah, she's there.
Yeah,
she's
right,
like that
right,
character
right,
that
right,
no matter what you think, she's gonna be there forever.
Right. And so I was surprised when she said, I want to go exploring by myself.
I know. I
Yeah.
was very surprised
It's
too.
like, wow.
I even feel like, oh wow, so I can do that. I can choose
Oh,
my.
yeah, absolutely.
I can
Yeah,
choose my
yeah.
own
Yeah,
decisions.
you totally
that's
can.
what I feel in that moment.
Yeah.
That surprised me.
Yeah. Life is the sum of our choices.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can see any other character saying that. Any other character, I'm gonna go now. But her, I thought she was gonna be.
Well, I thought she'd stick with somebody.
I tell you now, because I mean, from movie 2 and volume 2 and 3, like all we see is like she's always attached to someone. She cannot do nothing
yeah.
with nobody.
It almost feels like I saw a little bit of like Drax and her. Do you think they had a thing together? Or
You know what?
It
I
almost kind of
wish.
looked like it.
I wish
Oh
it was
my
the case,
gosh.
but maybe not in this movie, but I remember in volume 2, Drax take every second to say you're horrible, like you're
Yeah.
so ugly. Like I remember he
Oh my
saying this
gosh.
word, like he was so.
And he says it so straight and narrow,
and
just-
I love it because she
you're
was
ugly.
to her face.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that was good stuff.
such a funny,
Good stuff.
such a funny thing. You know what? I don't think we talk about her power a lot, but I do like her power, like the power to change people's emotions. That's a cool
Yeah,
power.
it's a great power. Hasta los, creatures,
Yeah, I mean, and we don't see it. I mean, she don't use it that often, like in a big parts, but we can see in the fight
Oh yeah.
when he goes and touch the guy on the door, and make him fall in love with.
yeah,
man,
that
I
was funny. I was gonna say that too.
Oh,
Yeah, that was very funny.
sorry, I haven't asked you what's your name.
Yeah. He's being very romantic. I know.
Oh,
my
man, I was
gosh.
laughing in that moment.
That was really good. That was a really
That
good
is a
one.
good power. Imagine you have the
It's
power.
like, I'll be here when you come back.
All the
Oh my
things that you will
gosh.
do with the power.
Oh man,
No.
that's just great. And supposedly she's done it before too, because she's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
not again," you know.
When you make him fall in love with a sock or something,
Oh my
something
gosh,
very dumb.
that's just hilarious.
Oh
But it
man,
worked though. They got through the door now, so
that is true. That is
that's
very
fantastic. Yeah.
true. Do you remember the character that died? The blue guy on movie number 2.
Yeah, the blue guy. Yeah, I remember him.
What do you
This
think
guy
about
right here, right?
Yeah, because now we have this, which I remember that part. That was actually really, really good part. You remember how he died on volume number 2?
Oh yeah, volume number 2. Yeah, he kind of saves the. Wait, does he save Peter or no? No. Remind me. I don't remember. I just need a little refresher.
Oh my god! I
Help
watched
me
this
out.
1,000 times already.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You don't remember how he died?
Yeah, hurry up. Just tell me, man. Just tell me.
So it's in the war. They're
the
fighting,
world, yeah,
and they have to use this bomb. And
The
remember, they only have one. So they're gonna. Cause remember, he used to be on. And Peter, he was a god. His father was a god. But remember, the war of this whatever planet they were doing, it was the entire planet. It was his dad. So in order to kill the dad, they need to kill the father. So he sacrificed for him.
Yeah.
And do you remember he only had like a one space suit or whatever? So he saved Peter and sacrificed himself.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
That was
spacesuit,
very, very
yes.
sad moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then in that night, you have all these. They are not called Guardians of the Galaxy. They are called the other guys with the suits that go in.
Yeah, with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, with Sylvester Stallone's.
The Rocky guy.
Strikers,
yeah.
no, they're called.
I know it. They know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
so
too.
they go over there.
Yeah, that group.
They give the end, and oh man, that was a very emotional moment.
Yeah, it was like a
Very
little,
emotional
like a
moment.
little.
But in this movie,
celebration.
we have a new guy. Well, it's not a new guy. It's just the guy that was helping.
He's always been there.
He's been always there, but now he's taking this little thing and not start using that power.
the arrow thing, you know.
That was a very funny moment.
Whistle, and then
the whistle thing
goes and shoots and kills everyone.
That was it's a very good part. I enjoy it.
Yeah, what was funny was in the beginning, like he throws it right into Nebula, and then right into her chest. Oh my god.
He was bad, but bad enough to be a Guardian of the Galaxy. Mm-hmm. That's the way I see it.
But I love it how in the end, like in the last big battle, he learns how to use an arrow. I mean,
how many? Okay, what do you think about the battles? That was a good battle. You say, oh wow, that was a good one.
My favorite, I guess you could say, battle or fight, was actually in the corridor. When the Guardians unite and he's playing the music in his MP3 player, and he opens the corridor,
and you have all these bad guys and everything.
Yeah, and
I love that
all
one.
the Guardians are starting to fight in that hallway.
That was
a
Marvel scene where you have all these blood
great.
and yes, I love that one.
Yeah,
I love that one.
That was really good. One of the best action scenes right there.
And I love it because it's funny because you can see they're always taking, I don't know if the best decision, they just follow what you think is right. Yeah, they're about to die. They know there's nothing you can do, and they still don't care. They're gonna do it because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's the right thing. Yeah, well,
that is the right thing to do.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah, definitely. There's too many characters to talk about this movie.
Oh yeah,
there's too many characters. It just keep getting bigger and bigger. I think at this point, I don't see an end. I know we know it's another one coming.
Right.
Well,
because we have a little bit of like a some grace in the end of the film, because you know how in the end of every Marvel film it says whether that character is returning or not.
Right.
And we get to sit down and see, Star-Lord will return. So
yeah, no, definitely. I can see this is just, maybe it's not gonna be the same thing. Maybe we're gonna have new characters.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, we may have the same thing back again, but yeah, I don't see these movies being done. I think it's gonna be like a Fast and the Furious. We're gonna go to volume number 10 easily.
Really?
Really?
This?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, no
on,
way.
man.
There's no way.
Marvel is gonna squish
They better
every
not.
single dollar that
They
they
better
can
not.
in this movie.
Let me just tell you something real quick about movies in general.
Oh boy.
A good movie series, a good movie franchise. It's a very rare occasion, you know.
No, say it.
But every once in a while, it's okay. But for most of the time, a series needs to know when to end.
And if it doesn't end, would you say it's a bad series?
Well, because then because eventually they'll just start throwing out garbage, and they have to be very careful, like Fast and Furious. Why are you looking around, huh? For example, let me just tell you real quick. For example, I've heard great things about the Harry Potter series. I've never watched it, but I hear great things about it.
And
but that series ended.
Yes.
And it went down as a legendary series.
Yes.
Star Wars, episode 1 through 9, it ended. And it went down as a legendary series.
Nice.
See, these are great examples.
James Bond keeps going.
Well,
keeps throwing garbage.
No. Hey, okay.
Should be annual number 3. The kids dropping garbage now.
Okay, you can just leave. You can go away. You can get out of here.
And this is the end.
Oh my gosh. See, that's the only thing. Let me just tell you, this is a legendary series that I think you'll just continue going.
I'm sorry, guys.
For centuries.
I've been saving that for a long time.
Oh my gosh. I've walked right into that one now.
I was just waiting the moment perfect to ask. If you guys don't know, Gabe is a fan of
they know
of James
already.
Bond.
They know. Oh
he
my
loves
gosh.
those movies. I've been waiting all my life for this moment.
You're terrible. You're terrible.
No, but you're right. You're right in that.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, I do like these movies a lot.
Yeah. I mean, they're a great. A lot of people love this, and I'm not sure if we'll get a volume 4, but I can definitely see them fitting in more of like a bigger movie in the MCU, kind of like Avengers.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Like, what's the next one? I think it's Secret Wars coming out. There we go. I couldn't say it. Hey. Secret Wars, and what's the other one? That it was supposed to be the Kang Dynasty.
You know
but
what?
Then they changed it. They changed it.
I haven't seen it, but let's be honest, it's a Marvel movie.
Doctor Doom or something.
Even if it's a good or bad one, we're gonna be there.
Yeah, you're right.
Because in these points, we're fans. We like these movies.
Are you talking about like Guardians or just talking about Marvel in general?
Just Marvel in general.
Oh, okay. Because some people would disagree with you for sure.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't go see the Marvels.
Well, I mean, is that a Marvel movie?
It is.
Is that a real Marvel movie? No.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna upset a lot of fans out there.
No.
The Marvels fans are gonna come after you.
Actually, you know what? It was not the best.
Yeah, I don't think Captain Marvel gets a lot of hate for what she's good.
I love Captain Marvel, but Captain Marvel was good.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Marvels, that's a whole different story.
Well, okay, it was okay.
I mean, yeah.
All I say is give these movies a chance. You hear these negative reviews.
These ones you don't even have to think about.
Oh my gosh,
see the movies. Just go and watch them.
Whether it's negative or positive, I encourage you to watch the movies and you decide and you create your own opinion about the movie. That is very true. So don't let me influence you. Don't let Bryan influence you. Don't let anyone influence you. You go watch the movie yourself. And you
watch the movie you want to watch.
That's right. You have the freedom to do so.
And now that you say that, are the Guardians of the Galaxy choosing to be together in this path, or because we see everybody now. I think we know the story from Quill. We know the story right away from the beginning.
Yes,
we know Gamara's story. We know Nebula's story. They were from the father, and we know who's the father. Who's the next story that we need to know? You think in the next movie we're gonna find out about Groot's story?
Groot or like Drax?
Or Drax's story?
I feel like I wouldn't mind, but like I feel like there might not be a story, not necessarily like a story that is like vital. You know what I'm saying? Like that is important. You know what I'm saying? Because they're side characters.
So
You know, if you think about Guardians Volume 3, why did they make Rocket Raccoon like the top dog in this movie? Because it kind of is about him, really, in this movie.
the whole movie, I would say, is just about him.
Yeah. But why?
Well,
Because
in the end,
he's the leader.
he is now the new leader.
Yes, that's why.
So yeah, it makes sense for us to
Yeah.
know why is he the leader. Well, he's the leader because
All that. Yep. Just watch the movie.
He's suffering now. He has to be the leader.
No,
No,
that's not it. That's not
That's
it.
the
No,
word
no,
you're
no.
trying to say right
No,
now.
that's not what I'm trying to say at all.
No, there's
No.
anything we're missing about this movie that people should know?
Not really. I mean, I just think it's definitely a great movie, and
It
there's
is.
just so much, like I said before, just an emotional roller coaster, up, down, all around.
It is, and it has the Marvel stamp, the colors, the music,
yes,
the
yes.
effects. Oh man, there's really good effects.
I mean, there's just
The
something
scenes.
amazing when you're sitting in the theater and you see those Marvel credits roll. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yes.
It shows the pictures of the superheroes, and then it goes back out into the Marvel logo. The excitement that you feel
That's
when
true.
you sit down to watch
That,
a
I know
Marvel
which one
movie.
you're talking about now.
Man,
It's just your childhood. It's just this is a
Yeah.
superhero movie. Yeah.
for years, ever since 2008, the first
Yes.
Iron Man, you know?
You were a kid when you know. Oh wow, I'm watching a superhero.
Uh-huh. Or more so now an MCU movie.
And you know what I
because-
like about them, and it just goes through the same hand.
Yeah.
They are not nobody's superhero, and what I mean with that is like, okay, if we're seeing an Iron Man, Captain America, Thor movie, like they're all expecting for them to say them, but they're not this thing. Like no one is expecting them to be the heroes. They're just
Right.
happen to be there and do the right thing.
Yeah.
Because if it's an emergency or something, you don't see them. Oh, we
Yeah.
need them.
Yeah.
They're just there.
But they're the guardians, you know, I mean, of the galaxy, you know what I'm saying? Like they are the guards of the galaxy.
And you know, I think it's a very big title because are they the Guardians of the Galaxy? Or
Oh yeah, absolutely.
are they guarding
I
every
think-
single part of the galaxy?
Yes, yeah, because if you think about it,
'Cause-
remember, I think it was Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay.
There's a small scene with the Guardians, if you remember, and in that scene, it talks about how Thor is leaving, and you know, all this. He's leaving his ship, and that the leader's leaving, so he's putting, you know, Star-Lord in charge and whatnot, all this goofy stuff.
I love it. 'Cause
But
those
I know
two
that's so
guys
funny.
were funny.
It was funny, and but all that to say is that in that scene, you see, or I don't. Oh crap! I don't think it was that scene. It might have been another
Well, now that
scene.
you say that, so
But-
these been 3 leaders. It was Thor, it was Quill, and now it's Rocket.
Well, it was Thor, like quotations for
Quotation
those hearing
marks.
us. Because
2 minutes. No.
they always fought. You know who's the leader.
Who's your favorite
you know?
leader?
Yeah. So
Who would you say this is the leader?
Star-Lord.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Yeah.
with the music, I mean, I gotta give it to him.
But yeah, there was a particular scene. I'm not sure which movie it was at this point. Now I'm sorry.
Just say it to me.
But like there was like all sorts of calls that they were receiving on their display of all parts of the universe. Do you remember that? There were calls of all parts of the universe. They were receiving calls for help.
Uh-huh.
You remember that?
No.
Okay, that was in one of the movies.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was a Thor movie or Guardians movie, but that's trying to say that they literally are the guardians of the entire galaxy.
Hey, I'm not saying you're not right. Maybe you are. It's just every time I think on it, they're always doing something that happens to be helping them
Yeah.
because they're the ones getting on troubles rather than
Oh.
them going and saving people
Well,
around on the universe.
Yeah. But I feel like in a way they're their own Avengers.
That's true.
Yeah.
But they are not Avengers.
You're right. So
Guys.
would you say the Avengers are more powerful?
Oof, yes.
Yeah. Especially, do they got Doctor Strange? You'll back up.
I mean, they have
Got Doctor Strange, man.
Yeah, I mean, Doctor Strange, it's a different
Yeah,
thing.
he's really
I don't think
very powerful.
they never been in Earth, right?
And what?
Oh, yeah. Well,
In space?
no, in Earth.
Oh yeah, they've been
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Earth,
I was going to say, yeah, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The only time I can think he was.
Oh yeah, Avengers Endgame. Yeah, Avengers Endgame. They were on Earth.
That was not Earth.
Yes, that was.
No, that was.
Yes, it was. It was the Avengers facility. It got blown up, and then they were on Earth.
Or
Doctor Strange opens up the big portal, and it was on Earth.
Oh yeah, you're
that
right.
Big battle was on Earth.
Yeah, because I was thinking on Panda.
On Panda. What the heck?
I'm sorry.
Oh jeez. It's because you keep thinking about that ugly panda from the movie.
I was thinking Panther Forever.
Oh, Wakanda Forever. Oh,
what did I say, Panda? I'm so sorry, guys.
I think we need to take a short break.
Yeah, let's take a small break right now.
Let's roll this ad. Have you ever wanted to start a podcast? Well, let me tell you, Podbean has the perfect hookup for you. All you have to do is go to podbean.com/etfree1, and they're going to get you hooked up to do a 1-month free trial, and they're going to distribute your podcast onto all sorts of different podcast platforms. So do not lose out on this deal. Go and give it a try. Do you have a small business or something that you are looking to promote? Well, let me just tell you, Podbean has the perfect hookup for you as well. Just go to sponsorship.podbean.com/etfree1, and they will get you hooked up to give you up to a $100 free credit to use for your advertising purposes. So don't lose out on this deal. Go and give it a try. And we're back from the ad. Thank you very much. I think our friend Bryan has collected himself now.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
My apologies for that.
He was thinking about the ugly panda from the movie.
He was ugly.
Yeah, he was very ugly.
Not to say nothing, but definitely ugly.
He was very big too.
Very ugly too. But yeah, no, definitely a good movie. Yeah, I recommend it.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No, we covered everything.
I think so.
I think if you definitely need to watch this movie, you will not regret it.
Oh, if you haven't, you're in for a real treat.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, but we just spoiled it all for you, but that was your choice.
Actually, I don't think we spelled too many parts. Well, do we?
Oh, we did. People almost dying. Raccoon lives.
I mean, that's in every single movie. Everybody almost died and almost always leave.
Oh gosh, and the band split up in the end. So
very sad moment.
Pretty much. Yep. Guardians of the Galaxy, the original ones split up.
Pretty much.
Yep. Yeah. It's sad. But...
Okay, let's hear your favorite. You want to start there?
How about let's do the review and then we'll go there.
Okay, perfect.
All
right. Let's see what's the review.
Yes. Before we give our ratings, let's see what other people thought about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. On Rotten Tomatoes, the critics give it, let's see. Oh my goodness. It's blocking me out. I can't see. There it is. An 82% certified fresh by the critics. Can you believe that? That's pretty high.
Sounds pretty low, right?
That's pretty high, actually.
That's pretty high?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it would be higher than that.
82 is pretty good, though. It's certified fresh. Certified fresh.
That is true. I'm not saying it's a bad rating. It's
right.
I remember this movie was a very high movie.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And the audience score with a 94%.
That sounds very believable. 94%. Definitely.
Holy cow.
Definitely.
Goodness gracious.
Deserve that score.
IMDb fan score rating is a 7.9 out of 10. Fan score. Wow. Interesting. Yeah. That's very interesting. Well, since we know what everyone else thinks, would you like to tell the audience your letter grade?
I will definitely do it. I'll say this one, it's definitely a B+ for me.
Oh, okay.
It is a really good movie. And like we said at the beginning, it has the right amount of comedy, action, romance, and all these emotional parts that it make you to be on the movie. Like you are present the entire time. You don't. It's a movie that you the minute it start until then you're gonna be there because it's just a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. You're gonna have a good time. You can watch it as many times. You're not gonna get boring. I do think this is one of the best movies
Nice.
from Marvel, definitely.
Or even from 2023, the year.
Yeah, I don't remember too many movies from 2023. I gotta say that, but yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
I will not forget this movie for sure.
You're right. You're right. I know which one that was probably better than.
Oh, I think I know which one too. No, we're not gonna say anything. But please, let me hear your rating. What's your...
Well, this movie was a great movie. It has everything that a Marvel film that I want from a Marvel film, that I want from a Guardians of the Galaxy film. I mean, just tremendous all the way around. But I wouldn't necessarily say this movie is like the best movie ever. You know what I'm saying? And so, with that being said, I'm gonna give Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 an A-.
A-. That's actually pretty high for you.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I see you say A.
Really?
In general.
Okay.
Even if it's a minus.
Oh, geez. Yeah. A-.
Wow.
Yeah. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, I would say like we think C is an average movie. So of course, anything greater is pretty good. Anything less is, not so.
Definitely.
Good.
I'm impressed with your rating.
Thank you.
I thought you would say
Very
something
impressive.
lower.
Really?
Yeah, like a B-.
No, that's way too low.
I thought that was gonna be you.
The way I'm talking, come on. Emotional roller coaster? Come on now.
It's still, I mean, I have seen your ratings before. I'm very impressed right now.
Yeah.
It's taking a minute for me to react.
This is a great movie. It's an emotional roller coaster. I would watch it tomorrow, honestly.
We'll watch it the next day.
Yep, I will.
Definitely.
I would. Absolutely.
Now,
and especially, hold on a minute. If you get a chance to buy the Blu-ray, you have the ultimate amazing experience of seeing like half of the movie in IMAX.
That is true.
Which fills your full TV screen like it's fantastic.
That is very true.
And it looks fantastic. So make sure you do that. Make sure you invest your money, show Marvel that this was a great movie.
Now, the last question of the night.
Yeah, let's get it over with.
The best of the 3 movies of Guardian of the Galaxy?
Absolutely not.
And I think you and I were going to have a debate because I don't think we are connected.
Oh, man.
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off right now. I'm just ripping it off. Hands down, when I first saw this movie, I was flabbergasted. I'm like, I have never seen a better superhero movie that was able to team up with these random superheroes and all of a sudden create what we now know as Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the best out of the 3 right here. The first one, hands down, the best Guardians of the Galaxy right there. Then I'd say 3. And number 2 is on the bottom. Oh no! You're
no! Please,
no!
Keep going,
oh my gosh!
The audience is here to hear you.
There we go. That's all I had to say. I mean, that's you asked for it. There you go.
And that, gentlemen, is why we don't have more people in this podcast. No. That's why we're so low in rating right now.
No. Leave a 5-star review, please.
Thank you, guys. I do. I mean. Hey, no matter which one you choose, the 3 movies are amazing. No matter which one is your favorite or your last one, I do think the 3 movies are really, really good.
Yeah.
So it's not maybe you're right, you maybe not.
Yeah.
But on me, if I have to tell you, I think volume number 2 is the best one.
Really?
And it's just because I guess I love this idea of this fight between father and son. It was just very good story, very emotional, very... I do remember that movie a lot.
Interesting. Okay.
Like I say, I love all 3, but I have to say, I think volume 2 is my first one. number 1 will be the second one, and number 3 will be the last one.
Oh wow!
I know. I told you. I know we're gonna be way apart.
Wow, way apart. Wow, man.
But
Oh,
I can remember.
shoot.
I remember more scenes from Volume 2 that I can say, "Oh wow, that was a really good movie."
Okay. Gotcha.
A lot.
Interesting.
But hey, I think what makes these movies great is the amount of emotions that you go through it,
Oh yeah.
and then
Yeah.
something funny. It's like it's not just sad. It's just it has
Right, right.
everything in the movies.
It cheers you up. You know, you don't leave this movie depressed.
Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not.
Like
They
the
all have-
Joker, you leave depressed from, but this one, no.
I like the Joker movie. No,
It's not a depressing movie. Oh my gosh.
actually, it's one of my favorites. What?
What? Oh my goodness.
Joker
Jeez
will coming soon.
Louise. Yes.
Will come soon with our review.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh man. All right. Well, that's everything you have to say about the Guardians, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Best music ever.
Yes.
Definitely.
Great choices.
Great choices.
The entire trilogy.
Yep.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with another trilogy, man. Just start right here. Yeah. That's why I bought all of them.
That is true. This is a trilogy now. I forgot.
Yeah, it's
This
a
is now a
trilogy.
trilogy. Yeah.
It's a trilogy, and although they are part of a bigger picture, the MCU, they are still a standalone movie. Each one.
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
definitely. You can in a week and just watch 1, 2, and 3, and you should be fine.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Skip Avengers. No, I'm just kidding.
Skip Endgame. No.
Whoa. All right, buddy.
Just playing,
All
guys.
right, relax. All right. Well, unfortunately, you have reached the conclusion of this podcast. It's been a great, fun time. Debate session here. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a debate session, but let us know what you thought about this movie down below in the comment section. Shoot me a DM on Instagram or something, or leave a 5-star review and say what you thought about this movie. We'd really like to hear what you thought about it. If you hated it, it's your opinion. If you thought it was the best movie ever created, that's your opinion too, man. So whatever you'd like to let us know in the comments below. But other than that, you got anything to say?
No,
Mr.
same
Bryan?
thing. Thank you guys for listening our opinion.
Yeah. Great.
We do like this movie. Please watch this movie.
Yeah.
We'll come with more
Yes.
reviews for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay tuned.
Yes. We'd love to have you back. All right, guys. Well, you take it easy, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.